Good morning. Are you Stephanie M. Wagler?
Yes, I am.
All right. This is Judge Middleton. I volunteered to talk with you this morning rather than have the magistrate do this to see if we could speed things up a little bit. You have an old warrant from 2022, which we're going to talk about in a minute. You're also wanted in Hendricks County, Indiana for a parole violation. So let's talk about the old case first. That is 222507 SM. Also with us here on the live feed is Mr. Keith Stickley. He's the Chief Public Defender here for St. Joseph County. I believe he's already spoken to you this morning.
Yes.
It's alleged that back in November of 2022 that you and your then boyfriend, Nathan Fugate, underrang about $133 worth of stuff at the Walmart in Three Rivers. That's commonly known as retail fraud third degree, and it's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. That warrant issued, Mr. Fugate got arrested and pled guilty and took care of his part of this. But this warrant has been out for your arrest for 2.5 years. How did you come to get arrested this weekend?
Someone made a phone call about a supposed domestic that they thought I was getting beat up. So
Where was that?
the Sturgis.
What night was it?
Saturday.
The reason I volunteered to do this is I thought if I would take care of this, if you entered a plea to this misdemeanor charge and waived extradition, I would go ahead and give you time served and let you then go back to Indiana and take care of your other charges. If you plead guilty to this charge, that's what I would do. You don't have to plead guilty. You can plead not guilty. And if you want to, I could even appoint an attorney for you. But you won't be able to get out of jail because you have this extradition hold. If you enter the plea and I give you time served and you sign the extradition, you could maybe be removed in the next day or so. Ms. Wagler, are you willing to admit that you underrang some merchandise at the Walmart store on November 15th of 2022?
Yes.
Anybody threaten you to get you to do that?
No.
Or other than what I just told you, did anybody promise you anything else?
No.
Do you understand that if you do plead to this charge, you'll be giving up your right to have a trial in front of a judge or jury? There will be no trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you had a trial, you'd have the right to be represented by an attorney. Mr. Stickley, the public defender, is here with us, but I could also appoint an attorney to specifically represent you. If you had a trial, you'd have a right to have any of the witnesses for or against you subpoenaed to come to court so they could be questioned under oath. You would have the right to take the witness stand yourself and testify on your own behalf, but you don't have to because you have a right not to testify. And if you did not wish to testify, the judge or jury could not hold your silence against you. And you have the right to be presumed innocent unless the state was able to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand all that?
Yes.
All right. Were you and Mr. Fugate at the Walmart store that day?
Yes.
And they stopped you before you got out of the store, and then you went back and were in the office there, and the police came. Did you underring or skip scan some stuff, health and beauty items, it said?
Yes, I believe so. I don't remember exactly what it was. It's been a while, so.
He pled guilty. He's got new problems. Was he the party in the domestic relations DV complaint?
Saturday?
Yeah.
No, he was not.
You and Mr. Fugate are not together anymore?
No, we do not have anything to do with each other. I stay very far away from him.
All right, well, let's talk about Hendricks County, Indiana. Do you have a waiver of extradition form there with you, officer? Yes, thank you.
Where is Hendricks County?
I don't know where it is.
You're,
What?
I think it is, it's LaGrange County.
I don't know why they put Hendricks County in here, but it's LaGrange County.
Yeah. If I have the right extradition, I might not be looking at the right paper, Your Honor, but I believe it's LaGrange County.
All right. Ms. Hendricks, are you willing to go back to LaGrange County and address that criminal matter there?
Yes.
Let me read you the waiver language. I, Stephanie Marie Wagler, am the person wanted by LaGrange County, Indiana, on a pending arrest warrant on the charge of violation of parole. I hereby waive the issuance and service of a Michigan governor's warrant and all other procedures incidental to extradition proceedings, including the right to an attorney unless I've already retained one, and voluntarily return to the demanding state in the custody of the agent of that state. Are you willing to do that?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to ask the officer to have you sign that waiver of extradition form.
Your Honor, it might be Hendricks County because it's for an escape. So that might be where they're calling the.
All right, well then, just officer, we probably scratched it up. Leave it as Hendricks County.
Would I still be going to LaGrange County though?
I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. We'll find out. Let's talk about the retail fraud charge. Do you have any health issues or anything?
Not really.
Okay.
Asthma.
Okay. On the retail fraud charge, I'm going to order 2 days credit, 2 days. 0 fine, 0 restitution. Mr. Fugate, I think, did pay most of it before he was discharged from probation unsuccessfully. $125 or 2 additional days. Let it put in here, may be released to Indiana on extradition waiver. C, retail fraud judgment. Now, I appreciate your willingness to do this. This speeded the process up. You could have ended up being stuck here for a week or 2 weeks before we got a pretrial and got everything done here. So and the extradition waiver. All right, so hopefully they will transport you either today or tomorrow to Indiana so you can deal with the cases there. What are you on parole for?
A level 6 escape from house arrest.
What were you originally in custody for?
Level 6 escape.
We extradited you twice in the past.
That was a different
What
case.
What was the original card charge that you were in custody that you escaped on?
I went to prison for a level 5 possession.
of methamphetamine?
Yes. And then they
Alright.
put me out on house arrest and I slipped my band and then they gave me a skate and put me back in prison.
Well, that's too bad. Sorry about that, but you need to get back to Indiana to deal with this. And this will facilitate that. All right, officer, if you'd send me that waiver, I'll sign it and we'll get it back to you. And then you guys can let Hendricks County know she's ready for pickup.
Where is Hendricks County exactly that I'm like, is that close to
Well,
Gray?
let me Google it.
I think it's by Indianapolis.
I've never even been to Hendricks County, so that's why I'm like. what in the
Well, let's
world?
see.
Yeah, it's western Indianapolis. Your Honor, I'm reading between the lines. I think what might be is there's not a, and I was talking to the court clerks, there's not an actual prison, supervisory prison in LaGrange, Indiana. So they probably have it going out of the capital or wherever their Department of Corrections is.
Danville, Indiana.
It says on the warrant, it says Plainfield, Indiana. So I just Googled.
Well, there's a Hendricks County is, Plainfield is the prison, women's prison. So I think that's what it is.
I was kind of confused.
All right, let me give you both of these. It's Plainfield where the prison was. All right, Miss Wagler, good luck to you. It took care of the misdemeanor and took care of your extradition. Shane appreciates that. All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, you're good to go.